In this presentation, we're going to go through the BARis registration process, explain what you need to begin, and how the procedure works. Don't get impatient and jump right to the OIS software download, because you must register your station before you download the BARis software. It doesn't matter what vendor you decided to use, since all certified data acquisition devices are compatible with the OIS software. You may have A+, Worldwide, Drew Technologies, Bosch, or any of the other vendors participating in the new program. Or you may be assembling your own platform, as shown here. Regardless of the vendor or system you've chosen, you need some documentation available before you attempt to register your station. As a station owner or manager, you must return the DAD Disclosure Agreement form to the DAD vendor. Make sure that you have printed your name, signed and dated the document, entered your station name, station address, city, state, and zip code, your BARis certified DAD vendor's name, your station number, your phone number, and finally your email address. The DAD will not work unless its serial number has been unlocked by BAR. If you determine that the DAD is still locked, you must contact your DAD vendor to find out when the DAD serial number will be forwarded to BAR and subsequently unlocked. To continue on with the registration process, you must have the following items available: the station wall license, the inspector or repair technician's wall license, the inspector or repair technician's BAR 97 access code, and keep in mind this is the personal property of that technician and should not be shared with anyone, internet access, a personal email account, preferably Gmail or Yahoo, and just a reminder that each user needs an email address, the download and registration link provided by your DAD vendor, a fully connected PC computer, barcode scanner, printer, and DAD unit, and finally, a newly created password that will be used to access the OIS. The password should be created before beginning the registration process, since it has to meet certain criteria, which are as follows. It must be at least 8 characters in length, but no longer than 30 characters. It must contain at least one capital letter and at least one lowercase letter. And finally, it must contain at least one numeral. Once you have all this information available, you are ready to begin the registration process. In this video, we'll register as a non-technician station owner. Start by entering the web address that was provided by the DAD manufacturer into your web browser. When the web page opens, you will have 4 options, which are as follows. 1. Non-technician station owner. This is for the station owner that is neither an inspector or a technician. In addition, if you select this option, then you need to create a username and password that will be requested by the software early on in the registration process. Second one is a technician station owner. For the station owner that is also an inspector or a technician, and note that you will be using your BAR 97 access code to log in for the first time if you select this option. 3 is register an additional station for those owners that will be registering multiple stations. We should mention that this provision allows a station owner to register multiple stations from a single location. And finally, download the BARis software once the station has been registered. In this demonstration, we're going to select option 1, non-technician station owner. The next page is entitled New Account and requires that you enter basic information. Type in your first name and last name. Then you need to enter the username, which can be anything such as Smogger1, Supertech, etc. Lastly, you need to enter your new password that you previously created. Remember, it must be at least 8 characters in length, but no longer than 30 characters. It must contain 1 capital letter, 1 lowercase letter, and 1 number. After typing in the password the first time, you need to type it in a second time for verification, and then select Continue. If you enter the password incorrectly, the software will simply give you a warning, and you'll enter it again. Make sure you write down the password, as you'll need this each time you log in to the OIS. The next screen can be tricky since you have only 15 minutes to retrieve a verification code that will be sent to your email. Type in your email address in the box and then select Send Code. Within seconds, BAR will send an activation code to your email, which needs to be entered into the box marked Email Verification Code. Access your email and locate the email message from BAR. At the bottom of the email, you will see a 6-digit verification code. Write this number down and return to the OIS registration page. We should mention also that depending on the email configuration, some email systems will send BAR's email to the junk box. So if you don't see the BAR email with the verification code, make sure you view the email junk box as shown here. Type the number into the box marked Email Verification Code and select Continue. The next step requires that you use your barcode scanner to scan the station's wall license barcode. This is your station's wall license for SmogCheck and not your Automotive Registered Dealer Registration or ARD. After scanning the barcode, select Continue. Next, use the barcode scanner to scan the barcode on one of your inspector's or repair technician's wall license. This is not their SmogCheck ID badge, but their wall license. After scanning their barcode, select Continue. Next, the inspector or repair technician needs to enter their BAR 97 access code and then select Continue. Leave the station verification token box blank as it is not used for this procedure. The next screen displays the information you entered. Make sure that the first name, last name, username, email address, verification code, station license number, and finally technician or inspector's numbers are correct, and then select Confirm. The next screen shows that your account was created successfully. Select Finished, and the program returns you to the original BAR OIS screen. You're now ready to download the OIS software. Go to the OIS download video if you need more information.